In an unexpected twist, Donald Trump finds himself indicted in a Racketeer-influenced and corrupt organizations (RICO) case, marking a significant development. This event, though substantial, is the fourth in a series of charges against him, diminishing the initial shock value. This special report delves into the intricacies of RICO law, originally devised to tackle the elusive Mafia, and explores how it has evolved over time. The RICO law was initially crafted to address specific challenges in prosecuting the Mafia, encapsulating the Racketeer-influenced and corrupt organizations statute. Drawing a parallel to the movie The Dark Knight, where the concept is illustrated, the law allows all conspirators to be charged collectively if one is charged with a felony. Originally a federal law, various states have since formulated their own versions of the statute. This stands in contrast to many other criminal statutes. Delving into the reasons behind Donald Trump's increased likelihood of facing an irredeemable and unreviewable prison sentence compared to his position yesterday, the law's historical context is examined. Originating with a focus on the Mafia, prosecutors have expanded the RICO law into a potent tool against a wide array of criminal enterprises. Fulton County District Attorney sheds light on this transformation, citing an instance where the law was employed against a criminal racketeering enterprise aimed at overturning Georgia's presidential election outcome. Analyzing the indictment, the delineation between overt acts and predicate acts, also referred to as acts of racketeering activity, becomes evident. The RICO charges carry a mandatory minimum sentence, making it distinct from probation. Understanding the intricacies of RICO cases is crucial, given their complexity and the difficulty in navigating them, as the DA explains. In Georgia, such cases typically exclude the possibility of non-prison probation sentences upon conviction. The RICO case casts a wide net, encompassing various plots related to poll worker harassment and voting data breaches. These components are now integral to this sprawling RICO case, resembling the concept portrayed in The Dark Knight, where it touches everyone involved. With mandatory minimum sentences starting at 5 years, this indictment could pose a formidable challenge for Trump. Spanning 71 pages and detailing 161 separate acts constituting the RICO charge, the DA's pursuit of this case against the former president highlights the law's broad scope. RICO's nature lies in exposing everyone's dirty laundry, a concept that initially targeted the mob but has since been applied to diverse criminal activities. This potent tool is now employed against Trump and others accused of participating in a conglomerate racketeering conspiracy to manipulate the election outcome. Notably, the DA has leveraged racketeering laws against gang-related activities and professionals in various fields beyond the mob. To comprehend the current scenario, a historical perspective is necessary. The United States grappled with organized crime issues decades ago, struggling to hold mobsters accountable for their actions. The challenge was not only how these criminals operated but also their ability to remain detached from the underlying crimes. The congressional effort, led by Senator Robert Kennedy, aimed to address these problems, ultimately resulting in the development of RICO law in 1970. While RICO's efficacy against crime families is noted, critics argue that casting too wide a net could lead to entanglement. Regardless, the law's impact is apparent in its successful use against 24 different Mafia families, leading to convictions such as that of John Gotti, the Gambino boss. Prominent prosecutors have championed RICO as a means to combat crime, viewing it as a way to address criminal enterprises holistically. Ironically, the former prosecutor Rudy Giuliani, once a proponent of RICO as a means to combat crime, now faces charges under the very law he supported. This illustrates how RICO, initially designed for the Mafia, has evolved and is being employed against figures like Giuliani, Trump, and others accused of participating in a conspiracy to manipulate the election. This shift highlights the law's versatile nature, extending its reach far beyond its original scope. In conclusion, the indictment of Donald Trump in a RICO case and the charges against Rudy Giuliani underline the evolving nature of the RICO law. What began as a tool to combat organized crime has morphed into a powerful instrument against a range of criminal enterprises, leading to a significant shift in how legal strategies are deployed against such activities.